is that, cuz? That's an alien, bruv. Believe it. And I landed in the wrong place, though. You get me? The wrong place.
10 years ago when you thought about the idea for this movie, did you have any idea you'd be sitting here doing like press, it'd be all over the place, like screenings selling out? I mean, what's going through your mind right now? How freaked out, nervous, excited are you?
I'm really excited. I'm not too freaked out or nervous, because you're a nice guy, relaxing guy. I'm really excited. You know, the thing that I'm most excited about is the cast. We have 10 young people between the ages of 10 and 17 when we shot the movie. Hardly any of them had any on-screen experience before, and now their first movie is being distributed in America, it's being distributed internationally, and that for me is amazingly rewarding and exciting that those kids are getting that break.
Well, lads, you discovered a species hitherto unknown to science.
Believe.
Maybe there was a party at the zoo and a monkey shagged a fish.
Yo, check it. More. More what? Them things.
Ah, lovely fireworks.
Nah, mate, it's an alien invasion.
Of course it is.
I'm killing them straight. Let's get tooled up, blood.
Quite sweet, really, aren't they?
I read a quote from you recently where you said that, you know, one of your favorite aspects about a movie is that when you can't tell the style of the director. I think you said something along the lines of like you like to be so embraced in the film that you don't like to recognize a style. Why is that? Because I'm a fan of recognizing certain styles of
I don't
directors.
know. I just remember as a kid, I used to go to the cinema alone a lot.
Yeah.
I used to go in a little hoodie. I used to put the hood up so nothing distracted my peripheral vision.
Right.
I used to sink down in my seat, and I just used to get so absorbed in the film. And I just like films where the style doesn't pop you out of the movie. It doesn't make you look at the surface of it, but where it absorbs you right into the story.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just my thing, though. I mean, you know, there are some stylish directors who do brilliantly clever things. But yeah, I just like to get really absorbed into the story, and that's what I tried to do with it.
Yeah, and what's cool though is me as a film nerd, I noticed some of your homages to like the Warriors and John Carpenter. I mean, there was like some really cool stuff you did with this movie. You know, I know this is kind of a cliche question to ask a director, but what if you had a director in particular that was the biggest influence in your life growing up? Who was it?
Well, probably Spielberg.
Right.
Probably E.T. I'm kind of almost the same age as the kid in E.T., so I was the same age when I saw that movie.
Right.
And that really hit me squarely between the eyes. And I wanted to make a movie like that, where it fused reality, like a real kid's life, with a bit of fantasy. I wanted to make a movie like that set in my suburbia in South London, and that's kind of what Attack the Block is. But my alien wishes he'd landed in Elliot's backyard. You know?
Oh, that's different. That ain't even the same thing. That looks triple the size, blood.
Everyone run! We need to get off the streets. Back in the block.
What kind of alien would invade some council estate in South London?
One that's looking for a fight.
What is that?
Now, speaking of South London, though, I asked this earlier. You know, I live in D.C. Like, can you give me some slang that I can bring back to D.C. with me that I don't know, people will probably look at me funny, but like, what's the best term that I could probably use?
Well, I like Moses' catchphrase in Attack the Block, which is allow it.
Yeah,
and that's something you can say in all sorts of different circumstances to hold people off from you, to say, just leave me alone. Give me permission to do this, excuse that kind of thing. Right. It's multi-purpose, multiple applications, but it's nice and firm and bold and
allow it.
Like, yeah, allow it.
I'm pissing myself in it, but at the same time, this is sick.
Oh, I got one text left. This is too much madness to explain in one text.
You have to call the police.
You'd be better off calling the Ghostbusters, love.
My name ain't Gavin, it's Mayhem, and he's Probs.
Arthur kills us. No one is gonna ever call you Mayhem if you keep on acting like such a wussy.
Now, the 10 years ago when you came up with this idea, and now we're sitting here doing this interview, within that 10-year period before you started shooting in 2010, were there ever moments where it got so stressful you wanted to give up, but you somehow pushed through it, kept going, and look where you are now? Like, how did you get through those times, and were there ever those moments where you felt like this is not going to happen?
Yeah, there were always moments when I felt like this wasn't going to happen. I think all movies, you know, you ride a line of the financing falling through and stuff, but man, I've wanted to do this since I was a kid, since I was 13. It's complete wish fulfillment for me. So I never got upset. It's a privilege to get the opportunity to make a film. So I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, I know.
No, I did the whole thing with a smile on my face, and I'm still having a great time.
Well, congratulations, seriously, the success is
Thanks,
phenomenal.
Kevin.
I couldn't be happier for you, man.
Cool, good to meet you, man.
Yeah, good to meet you. And,
thanks for coming.
Wait, this is safe. Good luck.